Hey everyone, welcome back to Simply Bliss Crafts. So, I just wanted to stop in and talk to you guys about what's been going on lately. I've been doing a lot of shopping. I want to start introducing you guys a little bit more to what I've been shopping for. I have been mentioning in my channels a little bit about, or my channels, oh my gosh, my videos that I've been doing Whatnot. I have been shopping a lot on Whatnot. It is very addictive, but so fun. You meet so many new people over there. You build a community. You meet great people, great friends, everything. I have met so many wonderful, fabulous people on there. It's fantastic. It's becoming more of like a family. So if you guys are interested in this, I would highly recommend. I mean, you don't have to become a seller or anything like that, but if you guys are interested in anything that I'm going to show you, why don't you come check me out, or come check Unicorn Dust Designs out. She sells over there. Crafts Unleashed by Robin sells over there. Even At Home with Chris sells over there. I mean, we're all becoming more of a community that is selling our crafts and even our vintage finds and stuff like that. So I know there's been some people even that have reached out to me on through email and on my comments that have mentioned that they're interested in my gnomes and stuff. If you guys are interested in anything like that, come over to my Whatnot. I am trying to sell my gnomes and stuff over there. So if you are interested in stuff like that, let me know. And I'm going to have the link down below. You can come over through that. And if you are a first time coming over, you will get a $15 credit through that. You do not have to use it on my app. You can use it on anybody's. But anybody that is first time coming over from a different platform over to Whatnot through that link will get $15 credit. Now you can go on to Sammy's and do the same thing and buy something from her. You can go onto At Home with Chris and buy something from her. I mean, you can use it on anybody's platform and buy something. You get that $15 credit for anything. So just an FYI. But I want to show you the delicious finds that I've been finding over at Whatnot, and then I'm also going to introduce you the kind of the stuff that I've been picking up from garage sales, thrift stores, stuff like that I've been finding that I am going to sell. So if anything looks interesting to you, come on over and check me out. I do have shows up all the way into even September. I'm going to probably be adding more onto that because some of them is just very sporadic, and I'm kind of adding in more and more as we go. I just kind of have to balance out my schedule because I don't want to interfere with my YouTube channel. So I kind of have to watch what I'm going to be doing there because YouTube is something that I started out doing and I don't want to overwhelm myself. But I do enjoy what I do. So, you know, definitely make sure you come over and do that. And you know, you can pop in, or I can pop in a show anytime I want to. So I can, if I wanted to come on tonight, I could, you know, that kind of thing. But that's what's nice about it, is that if you bookmark any of my shows, you'll get notified. Oh my gosh, if I could talk. You'll get notified anytime my show will pop up. So anyway, let us get into some of the beautiful finds that I have found on this Whatnot app. So me being a YouTuber, I thought this was absolutely freaking adorable. It's not a working camera, I can tell you that right now, but I thought this was absolutely cute. I got a little, love you too, honey. I got a little antique camera here. This actually came from At Home with Chris, over at her whatnot. So it is a vintage camera. I thought it was absolutely cute. I can set it on just, hey, stop. You are fine. You are fine. Daddy has to go to work. Come lay down, please. Come on. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. But anyway, I thought it'd just be cute to set on a bookshelf, maybe on some antique books or something, have a little like reading glasses next to it or something like that. I thought it would absolutely be adorable. So I picked that up on her channel. I also have been getting some gorgeous antique books, and this is just a couple things, guys. I have stuff scattered all over the house, and I'm not going to go around collecting everything that I've picked up on Whatnot. This is just a couple of things, and I actually have stuff still coming to me. But this is a beautiful green book. It's like a green, like olive green book, which is actually one of my favorite colors. But it has some gold writing on it, and I'm trying my darndest to show you as best I can with the lighting that I have. It's a very gloomy day here. We've been kind of having some gloomy weather and some rain or whatever, but the book is called The Letter of Credit, and this one is way back in the 1800s. It does have a beautiful little ephemera picture too that someone hand-drawn. This is something that was hand-drawn that was in the book when the gal purchased it that I picked up. It says drawn by L.R.H. in 1898. So whoever drew this drew this in 1898. And those are hand-drawn. And there is some, you can't see it because of the drawings, me holding it up in the light, but there is some hand-drawn drawings on the back of it. This is actually some of her homework, I think. I think she was using it as a bookmark. This book is copyright, let's see if I can find the copyright date. Copyright date, copyright date is 1881. But look at these gorgeous gorgeous pages, guys. The gorgeous pages. Look at that. Just, oh. They're so colored. So antiqued. I mean, just look at that. And I have red books, but I do not have any green books. So when I saw this one, I love antique books. I am trying to have a little bit of a collection, and I didn't have any green ones to go with my red. I was trying to collect some for Christmas, so I definitely snatched this one up, and to have the beautiful detailing, and oh, that detailing right there is just absolutely gorgeous. I think I paid like $6 for this book. It is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So that was definitely a good find. And I'm good friends now with the person that sold this. Her name's Margaret. So definitely a must. This is also one from Margaret as well. Her name's Margaret. This is also one, it's kind of a darker blue. It's like a royal blue. It has some silver detailing on it. This one is also very, very old. It has, the pages are like a dark color. It's very hard to see. I need to turn the other light on here, I think. But even inside here is just, look at the staining. It's just absolutely gorgeous, you guys. Absolutely gorgeous. This one, the copyright date is 1885. So this one, I was born in 1985. So this one was a year old when I was born. And that is one of the main reasons why I picked it up. I absolutely fell in love with the date. Just to know that when I was born, this was 100 years old. The year I was born. So I was born in January. So the very year I was born, January 3rd is my birthday. So 3 days into the first year of January, this was 100 years old. So I mean, I don't know. I love. It's so weird because I hate history, but I love old vintage stuff like this. Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't like knowing about like the wars and history and stuff like that, but when you bring up like history of like my town I grew up in, or a history of a book, or history of like my family tree or something like that, I go gaga over. That stuff to me is interesting. That stuff to me I'm interested in. That stuff I eat up. To find out like who I'm related to is very interesting to me. So that stuff I would love. So to find like vintage books and stuff like that would be like... Speaking of old stuff, this stuff here. So one other thing that I absolutely love going on Whatnot to find is ephemera. And I have went on there, and a lot of that stuff I can use for crafting. So I've been starting to get in, and you guys have watched my channels. I've been getting into a lot of like the mixed media, and I started doing junk journaling and stuff like that. So ephemera is really being a big thing in what I'm going to be start doing with the junk journaling and stuff like that. So ephemera is something that you can definitely get your hands on fairly cheap on there. So this huge bundle of papers here, this is all from one family. I've already went through it all. I mean, I've had this for probably a little while now. I'm not going to show you everything that's in here because I'll be on here for like 3 hours. But it is a good chunk of paper. I mean, alright, sorry about that. Hopefully I have enough memory to last us for the rest of this video, because I just ran out of memory on my phone. I got a lot of stuff on there, but I've kind of been planning my videos ahead of time. Anyway, there's a lot of papers here. This is all from one family. So this is like I don't know, their tax records and all that kind of stuff. Any of their, it's like calendars, like calendar pieces and stuff like that. Income tax, bills, like some of their bill stuff. I don't know. There's even love letters in here, guys. Like there's love letters that the husband wrote to his wife. and stuff. It is just absolutely, just beautiful. And it's all from like the 1949 to like 1958 or something like that. Like it's all, I mean, it's all just, and now I'm dropping it. It's all just gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping a whole bunch of stuff. It's all just gorgeous. And I mean, all of this can just be, I mean, you just put that kind of stuff in your junk journal. Just put it in your junk journal. Some of this old paperwork, some of this is just numbers. Just the look of the old fancy handwriting with the old paper. Just put it in your junk journal. I mean, you don't have to have any of the important information necessarily. I mean, I know some of the stuff with the tax returns and STARS tax stuff can be very, very iffy. My husband was kind of bringing that stuff up to me, but at the same time, you don't have to like use their names and stuff like that. You know, like stuff like this. This is an old bill statement. Stuff like this would go great in a junk journal. Or even like something like this in a mixed media. You know, put something like this, you know, you don't have to actually have his name or nothing on it. Or even if you would have his name, you can cover that up. Like with a picture or something. But having just that alone is just beautiful. But yeah, anyway, all of that, $5 for the whole bundle of papers. That huge bundle of papers, everything. All of it for $5. $5 on Whatnot, you guys. $5. I thought that was an amazing deal. So I jumped on it. And like, I'm gonna have paper ephemera for forever. It's gorgeous. Another one that's really nice is these beautiful things. These are piano rolls. So this is the second one I've gotten. I also have one in my dining room right now too. This is from like one of those old pianos that used to play, like you can put it in and it would play like the automatic ones. So they would have like the songs and they would play like an accordion type thing. Beautiful. So these would be something that you could put in a vignette. Also set in a bookshelf in a vignette, or I've also seen people do mixed media on them. Sammy has done transfers on them, decorated them up some, and sold them that way. I've even seen Upcycled by Bree. She's even done some junk done some junk journaling on them. This I got from At Home with Chris for $2 in her Buy It Now. So definitely go check that out. But that is some of the ideas. I also got this beautiful brass clock. from At Home with Chris. Excuse me. And it is brass. And it does work. Beautiful. I've also gotten a printer tray. I got the printer tray off of Facebook Marketplace. I bought that off of Facebook Marketplace for 50 bucks. So now I've been starting to collect minis. And minis is a great thing to pick up on Whatnot as well. I've been collecting minis as well off of there. Like I said, it's an addiction, you guys. But I've been getting cute little minis. Look at the tiny little teapots. This is Lennox. This is a little Lennox teapot. It does say Lennox in the bottom. You can see it. It's a little tiny teapot. Very, 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 very cute. And I got a little Shar-Pei puppy. Look at how adorable he is. He's so cute. But Upcycle by Bree, she does minis. There's also Chris, At Home with Chris. She just did minis. That's where I got the teapot from. I also got this little clock and a little cloche. I just have to put the, I gotta get my my tray up on the wall. I haven't done that yet. So I want to do that as well. This is also something that I've seen a lot on Whatnot. Bree has sold them. There's also another gal, which is where I got this one from. But these are the railroad ties. They're the little railroad nails or whatever you want to call them. This one is marked 21. I picked 21 because that's the year me and my husband got married. So that's the number I picked. You can pick any number if there's a number that you're looking for or whatever. These are very, 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 very tiny to see. But you guys all know that I have a little pug puppy. My little biscuit. So I got two little tiny pug puppies. They're going to go on my trinket tray too. Like I said, I can't really show those to you because they're so tiny. They're very, very, very tiny, 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 tiny. I didn't know they were that small, to be honest with you, when I bought them. And I got this little deer. This is brass. This is another one that I got from Upcycled by, oh my gosh, not Upcycled by Bree. I got this one from At Home with Chris. It's a little boy just sitting by a tree, little log. He is just the cutest little thing. I believe this is brass as well. Or maybe he's pewter. I don't know. He's heavy though. It might be pewter. There's a little bunny too. I got a little bunny. And then I got a little tiger. Focus, camera, focus. Focus, camera. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, camera. There we go. Focused. Little tiger. And then I got a little brass teapot as well. With the lid that comes off. Very slowly starting out, but it's a start. I also got a bunch of keys as well. These will go great in mixed media and junk journaling as well, you guys. Keys are a big thing as well. Upcycle by Bree. These also came from At Home with Chris. Great deals, guys. Great deals on there. You just gotta search. There's a bunch of people. This is another little trinket that I picked up too on there. Very, very cute. It's a little trinket tray. Try to get my face out of it so maybe you'll focus on the trinket tray. It's a little boy, a little boy playing a guitar for the lady sitting by the tree. Trying to get it to focus. Come on, focus on it. Oh my gosh, camera. Seriously? Probably doesn't help either that my back is so bad. I kink in my back and it won't go away. Come on. Oh, forget it. Anyway. It's a cute little trinket tray. Anyway. Anyway, it's adorable. But that's what I've been picking up on Whatnot. But I also have been picking up stuff for me to sell on Whatnot. And I'm going to show you a few of those things here. And so many doilies. Cheap doilies too, you guys. This is kind of stuff that I've been picking up at thrift stores. I got some really pretty ones. This one has some purple in it. But I've been picking up some doilies. Look at that one, that's really pretty. But these are really pretty to, I mean, if you want to decorate them on your tables and stuff too, great. Or your couches or whatever. This one's really long. But these are some that you can drape in your vignettes and stuff. Oh, that one's really pretty too. But some of these are colored, which the colored ones are really hard to find. And this one here is green. This one would be really pretty for Christmas. But if you wanted to buy them for like good vignettes, this one's black. So if you decorate for Halloween, or if you just want that little bit of a darker mood for a spot, be nice. I don't think I've ever seen a black one, to be honest with you. But that's me. This one's really pretty. This one's kind of like one of those stars. Has some really good detailing. This one has some really pretty roses in it. This one does have one little boo-boo ouchie there, but if it's gonna be in a vignette though, you can drape it in like a box or something. These would also be really pretty over your table settings or over some books or something. So it'd be really nice. But I have a lot of these. I've been picking up a lot of doilies because, like I said, I want to put them in some vignettes and stuff and try selling the vignettes. I think it would be really, really pretty. And I've been getting really good deals on the doilies. So this is just an idea of some of the stuff that is to come on what I want to do. Here's a couple too. This would be nice for like the 4th of July here, or even Memorial Day. So I got the red. So it's actually a 2-fur here. Actually a 3-fur. So there's a small, medium, and large here. So there's small, there's a medium, there's a large one. And then I got a blue to go with it if I wanted to do that. And then we can throw in a white one so we can have red, white, and blue. This one's really, really delicate and pretty. It has the purple in it. This one's older. It has kind of more of a creamy color. This one's really large. Really large and in charge. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look how pretty. It's one of the smaller ones here. Very small little doily. This would be really nice for on top of your books. There's another pretty star one. I got quite a few of these. I got quite a few doilies. Here's a really pretty one. It's a little blue one. This one's kind of puffy. Puffed out a little bit. It's an older one. I did get a couple of hankies too. This one's a hanky. This one would be really pretty on a vignette too, but that has a green, woo, my bag's gonna fall. Sorry guys. Has some green lace around it. Very, very pretty. This one too, oh my goodness, look at these roses, you guys. This is also very, very pretty. Another little hanky. So pretty. Look at the roses on that. Another one that would be really pretty hanging out with a vignette. This one too. It's another hanky, but look at the detailing in it. Can you see the detail? Maybe not. This camera is horrible right now. Has some detailing in the fabric though. Maybe you can pick it up, I don't know. But it's very, very pretty. And the ruffle detailing, oh, so pretty. So, so pretty, you guys. But just some of these, look at that. Just some of these are just so pretty. Just so pretty. And I mean, this is, it's just touching on them, guys. I have so many doilies. Like, here's a bag of just small ones here. Here's a really pretty rose one. Look at that. You know, the roses. This one's really pretty. I mean, there's still a couple of them in here. This one's really large too. This one has a bird on it. Is it a bird? Maybe it's a butterfly. That one's pretty too. Look at that one. A little star one. That one's really pretty too. Simple but pretty. Look at that. So pretty, you guys. That's, I mean, there's so much you can do with doilies and that kind of stuff there. Oh, this one's here. This one's fell out. Ooh, this one would be really cool for, or really pretty for Christmas. You could even frame this one. It's the 3 wise men following the star. It's really pretty. This is another thing you can set on some books. Here, if you have a pair of, if you have like a, if you like to sew or something, have a sewing room. Trying to grab my books over here. If you have a sewing room or something and you have some old scissors or something. So another thing too is these old spools of yarn or thread or something. You can put some scissors in it. Just have these sitting on top of your books and stuff. Look how pretty that looks. With the red and the green. So cool. I picked these up too. I got a couple of these. I got this one. It's kind of like a burgundy color. And then I believe I have one more around here too, but I don't know where it is. These I picked up for myself. I picked these up at a thrift store, but these are going to be for like crafting. But I got some decorative finishings and stuff. They're for, obviously for like lamps and stuff, but these would be good for for the finials and stuff for like your craft projects and stuff. But I got these at a thrift store for 50 cents or something like that. But I thought these were really cool. I got 2 of them. They're pretty much the same thing. I got a couple more, but I thought those were really nice. Those, like I said, were for me. I'm not going to sell those. This is also something I picked up for myself. I don't know if it's where I'm at, if it's where I'm located or whatever, but I cannot ever find amber bottles anywhere. Granted, I think this is probably an old small beer bottle, but I don't care. I picked it up. So this is the only one that I ever found in the wild for me. I do have one big it's a wine bottle that has the labels and stuff on it, but it's not an old one. But this is the only amber bottle that I've ever been able to find in the wild for myself. So I picked it up because for fall time, these look so nice on your bookshelf and stuff, with some greenery and stuff. And I want to be able to start a little collection for myself. So I did actually pick this one up myself. I paid $2 for it at a thrift store. So that is actually for me. Also did pick up a couple of small minis as well. This little girl, it's a little baby. I thought she would be absolutely cute. So if I ever started doing a mini show, I thought she'd be absolutely cute for like in a little little trinket tray or something. She's absolutely cute. She has little wings. She looks like she's a little flower. Little hat on her head, little wings. She's absolutely adorable. So I picked her up. I thought she'd be cute. I also picked up this little tiny cup. I don't know what it is about. I don't know what it was about the little cup, but it was a little cup. It's just a little tiny one, but it's just white, and it has some really pretty swirly details on it. It's tiny, but it was cute. Finials. Like I said, I picked these up for myself. These are going to be for my craft room. These are more brown, but these are for like my projects and stuff, so I figured that these would be really cool for craft projects. Another thing I found a bunch of was old knobs, and these are something that I have been collecting for quite a while actually. I had a bunch in my office still, and I know some out in the garage, but these are something too that I'm probably going to be starting to sell on Whatnot as well, and these would be good for crafting with. You can also take the screws out depending on what you want to do with them. You can, I mean, depending on what your style of decorating with is. I know I've seen a bunch of people put some of these kind of things in jars and have them just sitting. I know Bree likes that kind of stuff, but she's in kind of more of the like industrial look. But these are kind of, I think these are wood. These are kind of wood, but they're like brass looking. They're like painted brass. These are wood ones. These are wood ones as well. But these are, you can either craft with them, or you can take the screw out and set a little Christmas tree in them. These are big for that kind of stuff. There is some silver brass ones in here too, if you guys would be interested in that kind of stuff. You can also, you know, like use them for drawers and stuff like that, drawer pulls. I got some of those too, drawer pulls. These silver drawer pulls. This one actually all came from a garage sale. She had 25 cents for the whole for each knob in here, and I asked her what she'd take for the whole kit caboodle, and she gave me the whole thing for $3. So I got the whole bucket for $3, which I thought was a pretty good deal. So I would probably try selling these. These are just the brown wood ones here. I thought these were really cool too. I'm not sure. This one says a lock. There's two of these ones. These ones I thought were kind of cool looking. But they would be really cool to put in like just a jar and have them sitting in on your bookshelf too, if you like that kind of style. So I picked those up too. I also bought these at a thrift store. These ones are brass. These are all brass knobs here, and all the fixings are in them. I got the whole bag for $5. But these are all kind of taped up. Well, maybe there's bronze ones in here too. Maybe I have to open the bag. I haven't even opened the bag. It's all taped up. I haven't even opened it to actually look in the damn thing. Sorry for the noise, guys. Oh yeah, oh geez. So there's these ones here. It's kind of like a dark bronze look, like a brown. And these ones are heavy. These ones are brass. These are pure brass knobs right here. These ones are definitely pure brass. I can tell that for a fact. Look at that. Just, oh, pure brass. I mean, these have a little bit of weight to them, but they're not as heavy as the other ones. The other ones are pure brass. And they have quite a few in here. These are ceramic napkin holders. I got the whole thing. I believe they had it marked for, yeah, they had it marked for $1. So I got the whole thing for $1. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10. 3, 5, 3, 5. Yeah, there's 10 of them. So So there's 10 of them for $1. I was like, that's a pretty dang good deal, I thought. But there is 2 different kinds, or there's 2 different versions, but there is no chips, no nothing on them, even with them being together. Which I thought was pretty remarkable. But I figured we could try selling those too. These would be really nice for like Christmas or Thanksgiving. If you wanted to use these, or cream. So they would go with pretty much any kind of style. If you wanted to style with orange or even like red or something, the white would go really nice with that. So I figured that this, it's actually kind of a cream color, but it would go really nice with any of that. So I thought these would be really nice. So I figured we'd give those a shot too. Here's a couple more minis as well, you guys. These ones are kind of neat too. These ones are kind of in kind of like a brown and cream colors, kind of like the croc look. So this one's supposed to be like an antique sewing machine, but these are supposed to sit on your little trinket trays. So, well, that one has a chip. Oh, that's fantastic. So you have like the little sewing machine. This one's a little teapot. This one's supposed to be a little antique phone. This one's supposed to be a little washer or dryer, or I guess it's a wringer. It's a wringer. That's what I was trying to say. But they all are the same. The only one that seems to have a chip on it though is the sewing machine. That sucks. But I got all of those. They were $3 together, so I didn't think that was too bad. They all came in the same container. I got that from a thrift store as well. This I thought was kind of cute too. This is kind of like a table runner, but it's knitted. It has a kind of a cafe style thing here. It's a table runner. It has ruffles on it. It says cappuccino on it and espresso, and then it has another latte thing right there. It's really cute though. Only paid 50 cents for that, so I didn't think that was a bad deal. Oh, this is kind of cute too. I picked this up as well. This is another one of the doilies, but it's a basket. Little basket doily. Isn't that adorable? 50 cents for that. Green. People love their green. This would be really pretty for Christmas. Now, oh, excuse me, you guys. I had breakfast. This is kind of early yet. Anyway. So I picked this up at a thrift store for $1. Maybe it wasn't thrift store, maybe it was a garage sale. Maybe I got it from a garage sale. It is scratched up inside. But my immediately thought was a vignette. You can use it for a vignette. People love the green. You can put whatever you want in it, bird's nest or whatever. But you can also probably even like drill a hole in it if you're not going to use it for that, and create like a little vignette or whatever with a little bird nest in here and stuff and hang it on your wall. I've seen people do that as well. You can use it as a little shelf. You can even put a little wooden piece in here for a shelf. I've seen people do that stuff as well. I mean, me being crafty crafter, you can do whatever. But I'm gonna try selling this on Whatnot as well, guys. So, being green, maybe I'll turn it into a vignette. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm gonna wait for maybe a little bit closer to Christmas for something like this, since it's kind of like more of a hunter green. Maybe we'll do a Christmas vignette or something. Christmas in July, maybe. They do a lot of Christmas in July stuff. So, might do that. But I thought that was pretty cool. Here's our other spool that I found. This one's brown, so you kind of get the idea that I did pick up another one of these, but this one is brown. Brown will go really good for fall, so keep that in mind. Let's see else. What else do we got down here? Kitty cats. These are some more minis that I picked up, you guys. I'm probably not going to open the bag and show you all of these, just because this video is probably going to get way too long. I have so much more stuff to show you guys, but these are some more stuff that I'll probably put in minis. But people love their kitties. Dominoes. I picked up some dominoes too. Oh. These, you guys. So, these I could not have passed up on, you guys. Now, I hate to say it, I picked these up thinking that I was probably going to try selling them, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to save them for myself. A couple of them do, or one of them does have a couple of chips on them, and I think that's probably one of the reasons why I'm going to try to save them for myself. But it are also so dang pretty. And I have never, ever, ever seen anything like this in the wild for myself. Ever. And when I saw them, I about jumped out of my skin. They were so pretty. So these are they are English. It says English Abbey on the back of these. So they do have chips. I'm not gonna lie, but there's some crazing and everything on these. They are so dang pretty. But they're the red, gosh, my lighting is just horrible, you guys. I am so sorry. I need to turn on the big light. But they are the red, I want to call it toile, but I don't think that's right. But the red plate thing. I want to call it red willow too, but I don't know. I know there's a certain word for these, but they are just absolutely pretty. This one's the smaller one, and there is another one that's the same, but they do have like the chips on them. Like I said, there's little chips on the edge of the plates. You can't see it from the front, which is what I love. You cannot see any of the chips from the front of the plates. There's like 3 chips on the back. So there's one here, there's one here, and there's one here. So you can see the chips on the back, but you can't see them on the front. And then here's the biggest. Here's the bigger one. But I'm going to hang these on my wall. These ones I think I'm gonna keep for myself. And like I said, I can see the crazing on them. Crazing is absolutely gorgeous. This one's worse for wear. This one also has the more dirty crazing and everything, which is why I probably love this one more. But you can also see the chips more. Chip there, chip there, and a chip there. But I absolutely just, oh my gosh, I just love them, you guys. They're so pretty. They're so gorgeous. I cannot let these go. So these are definitely probably staying here with me. Which I hate to say it, because I should try to sell them. Because my first thought was, well, they got chips. I probably shouldn't get them, but I'm gonna try it anyway. But then I was like, I can't let them go. I love them so much, and I don't care if they have chips. You can't see it from the front. Me personally, I wouldn't care if they had chips anyway. They're love spots. I mean, they're old. They're not going to be perfect. So it makes them pretty. Me personally, my personal opinion, but it's not like I really want a bunch of stuff that has a bunch of chips in it. But with that kind of stuff doesn't bother me. But this is also something I picked up as well. This is something also that I do not see in my stores. I don't see this kind of stuff in my stuff. I found these at the antique store when I went shopping. I got the whole thing. I mean, I think the smaller ones. There's smaller ones here. These were like 50 cents. And then these were like $1.50, I think, the bigger ones. And then there's this one that goes along with it. This one was like $1.50 as well. So I got these. I squealed when I saw these as well. Old Jello molds. So I'll be selling those as well and whatnot. I don't have them marked on there yet, but they will be up there eventually. These are also something I've never actually even knew what the heck they were until I was introduced to Whatnot. Didn't even know they existed until Whatnot. But these are old spindles. They don't have any fabric on them or any what do you call them? Thread on them, but they are the old thread spools. But I got these at the antique store as well. Couldn't pass them up. So I picked those up as well. Never seen them in the wild. Never ever. I wouldn't even know what the heck they were if I would have seen them in the wild, to be honest with you, until I got introduced to Whatnot. But I had to pick those up as well. So I picked 2 of those up. So those will also be sold on Whatnot. I think she's gonna stay home with me too. I really like her. I fell in love with her. I picked her up at the thrift store as well. I really love her. I think she's gonna stay home with me. I think she's gonna be hung up on my wall. I'm gonna try to do a gallery wall. So I think I'm gonna add her to my wall. I also picked this up at a garage sale, and I think I'm gonna keep this as well. I really loved the clock. I don't know why I love the clock so much, but I really love the clock. And it does work. I don't know if it keeps time because I never actually tried setting it, but it does tick. So it does have a battery in it. I got it for $3 at a garage sale, so. But I do think, so blocks. This isn't even all of them, guys. I got more over there by my my door over there. These are also something that you can craft with. I mean, so even if I don't sell these, I can also craft with these. But I've seen people sell these. These are not even the older ones, like the old ones. But you can also, I mean, these also be okay for like your I would say tinket. It's like I can't talk. Your trinket tray. But I've also heard of people like asking for certain letters and stuff like that. So I could also try doing that with these or something. But these are like the letter blocks. But they have like, you know, these kind of things. Like I said, you can also craft with them. You know, you can put, like, you can drill a hole in the top and put like a little Christmas tree in them for like Christmas and stuff like that. Little M. You can spell out Mary for Christmas time. P. You can spell out hop for Easter. You can spell it USA for I mean, there's a whole bunch of different stuff you can do. These ones actually have like little pictures and stuff on them too. It has a king, a little key. So you can do, this one's a K. But there, that's a whole bag full. I think I spent like $3 on the whole bag. So even if I would use some of these for craft projects, I mean, $3 for the whole bag for them. And that's not, like I said, that's not even all of them. We went to a thrift store right after that, and we bought some of the old blocks. And that whole bag, I think, costed like $5. And that was like a big bag. So I even got some of the older ones, and I'm talking like old ones. And I got some of the ones that are like the really long ones are kind of more like the smoother blocks that they had like the, I don't know, I remember playing with them when I was a kid, but they didn't, I mean, they're like the smoother ones that have like the oval circle ones, and like they have like the triangle ones, and then like the rectangles and everything like that. You can build like the houses and junk out of them. Not like, yeah, they're not like, my mind keep going Lincoln blocks, but they're not. I don't know. I could have to show you them, but I'm not going to get up and grab them right now. But anyway, yeah, I also have a bunch of those, and some of the old blocks came in those ones too, so. But I'll have to show you those sometime too. Picture frames. This one here is a gold picture frame. It has the double things. I thought those were nice. This one's really nice too. It's a gold frame. I'm always looking for gold frames. These ones I thought were really pretty too. These are like little napkins. They have a really pretty detailing on them. It's like gold detailing. There's a whole bunch of these. I think I got all of these for $1. The whole set for like $1. Yeah, this was like at a garage sale, and she wanted like, she wanted all of them gone, I think. This one's really pretty. It has like this see-through detail. This is like a hanky though, I think. It has like see-through detailing. But this is, like I said, a couple more linens though. Towel. Kind of a green towel. Even if I wanted to craft with this, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just another towel. I think she wanted all of this stuff for like $2 or something. I don't remember. It's been a little while since I think she wanted all the linens for like $1 or something like that, or $2 or something. This is like a cloth napkin. Very thick. Whew, sorry about that. I had to sneeze. Whew, that came out of nowhere. Pardon me. Here's another one of those see-through cloth napkins. There's quite a few of those in here, actually. There's another type here. I think there's a lot of the, oh gosh, that one's pretty. It has flowers on that one. If you guys can see that. Flowers. There's a couple of those ones. Let's see. Yeah, this whole set here was $1. I think that's what she said it was. So these have embroideries on them. What's it say in here? Domingo. She was some kind of, she was different foreign language too. I mean, you could tell she was, oh, the top's gone off this one. I didn't realize that. It's like she was so maybe that might be her language or something. These might be from like her grandmother or something. Who knows? Or her mother or something. Domingo, like it did kind of look like she might have been Spanish or something, so it could have been something along those lines. But that's even better. That's cute. There's one too that has, maybe that's the way they're supposed to be though. Maybe that top is supposed to be gone. They're supposed to be that way. I'm not sure what these are supposed to be, because this is sewn down here like this. This one's like that too. Weird. If anybody knows, let me know. I don't know if it's a certain kind of towel or what. Luna's, oh, maybe these are days. These days of the week. Martes, yeah. This used to speak Spanish. Lunes, Martes, Domingo. I think these are days of the week, you guys. Oh my goodness. So these are like towels, maybe, for like the days of the week. I bet you that's what it is. Oh my goodness, why didn't I think of that? Lunas, yeah. Because they're basically all the same, but they have different... Sabado. I believe that's Saturday. Trying to remember my Spanish days. Oh, that's cute. It's a cute little doily. It's thicker too. It has like fluff in it. It's a pretty flower though. It says something up on top. Koala S? Ass? Koala? I don't know. And she must have been Spanish. That's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm assuming. But, like I said, I have more stuff as well. This hasn't even broke. This hasn't even broke into all of it. I can actually I'm actually gonna take you off the tripod and I'll take you guys over to some more stuff here and show you. So I'm gonna shut the camera off and I'll take you into some more areas. All right, first of all, this is my setup for my whatnot. This is all of my goodies. I'll zoom in a little bit. So I have pictures. That's a Jesus picture that was signed, dated 1971 by the artist. It was hand drawn. Labels of Gold, or Leaves of Gold. That's a Jesus or a Christian book. There's chickens, pigs, geese, ducks, whatever you want to find, guys. I pretty much have it. Old books. I have old books. I have more books down there. I have a Reader's Digest. I have more chickens. I have even a little Holly Hobby figurine there with the flowers, as she's holding flowers. I have another Jesus pic right there. I have that little duck there. It's a he, but that one there is an old liquor bottle from 1969. There is no chips except for one little tiny chip on his beak. Right there, you can kind of see it on his little bill. But that is the only chip that is on that mister. And otherwise, he is in excellent condition. The only thing that's wrong with him otherwise is that the cork inside his little head is missing, of course, because he is empty. There is no more liquor in him. Silver tray. That chicken right there, that chicken is old. He has some age on him. He has got some old crazing on him. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more on him. zoom in on the grazing. Kind of, maybe. You can kind of see the grazing on him. But he got some age. He's old. A little chicken with her babies. Those two figurines. Got an old fairy tale book. Those little guys there, salt and pepper shakers. Got an old shoe mold there. Got some old chickens there. The angel, she's really pretty. Got a little bird cage with a bird in her. Got some signs in the background there. They're all in plastic still. That are chickens. So any chicken lovers. Got an old calculating machine there. That duck picture there, that is a Ducks Unlimited. Got an old Jello mold. So we got a lot of oldie but goodies. We also got some old cookbooks. Those cookbooks right there in the back behind those two figurines, those are old cookbooks. I also have more. Those aren't all. I got all those books there. Those are all old books that are for sale as well. All those books right there. This set here is actually, they're actually in my buy it now on my whatnot. This is the Chronicles of Narnia. I am missing book 2 though out of it, and there's 2 books of 4. There's 2 number 4s. So I'm not sure why they did that, but otherwise it's there. But there's, for some reason, and the box is very rough, but otherwise all the books are there except for number 2, and you get an extra 4. But I do have more things to show you. I just don't know if my camera is going to last that long. I'm going to try my darndest to plug it in. We'll see if this charger will work. Alright guys, sorry about all that. I'll just try to get you set up here. Alright, had to plug my phone in, or my camera in. We're going to try to show you a couple more things. I did also get this duck whisker. Oh my god, what is my problem today? Wicker basket as well. So I got this as well. Got a little flag plaque too. This would be really nice for any kind of vignette or something in the coming up seasons. Cute little tins. Tins have been really in right now. I do not think this is vintage at all, but I could not pass up on the 1998. So I guess it's not like too vintage, but it's not new either. But I could not pass up on the, I mean, how cute are the little cherubs? Little cherubs are adorable. And then this one I absolutely loved too. This one is so cute. And this one is from actually Audubon. Audubon isn't very far from us, and this is from Audubon and Lake Park. Audubon is just like 10 miles down the road from us. It's a tiny little town. But this one is from 1994. But look at all the beautiful trains on it. I just absolutely loved this one. But these are really good for vignettes too, you guys. Vignettes. And look at the trains. I mean, this would be so cute in like a little boys' room. A little boys' room for, you know, that loves trains. I mean, how... You can't tell me that little boys don't love trains. There might be some little boys out there that don't, but most of them do. At some point in time. There's some of this stuff I don't remember. I don't even remember what's in here. Oh, this thing was really heavy. This is really heavy. This has to be brass. Has to be brass. Look at how beautiful inside of it is. It's got blue inside. It has crazing inside of it. So it's got to be brass on the outside. It is fine silverware or silver plate. And it is marked 1885. So it says it's been since 1885. So I'm assuming they've been in business since then. I don't know actually when this one. I need to do a little bit more research, but this is not up on my thing yet. But I only paid 50 cents for this. But this is something that will be up on my thing, but this would be a cute little trinket tray or anything like that. I mean, it has great crazing inside. If you guys can see that. There's crazing inside of it, but the blue, like the beautiful blue in there, 50 cents, you guys. I also got another doily. I mean, like I said, I've been kind of going crazy on the doilies. These little doilies too, I got the little hanger to go with it. I don't know why they gave me the hanger, but whatever. There's 2 of these, but they have little roses on the inside, guys. Look at the rose detail. So those are pretty. And this one here, this little girl. Sylvie, get out of my stuff! I could not pass her up either. I know there's bunny lovers out there. Look at her cute little dress. And she has her cute little feet. Around $2.75 for her. I only paid $2.75 for her, you guys. That is it. This is so cottage grandma core. It's not even funny. So if there's anybody out there that is getting into the cottage or grandma core, this is up your alley. I don't know if I got too many watchers on YouTube that are getting into that, but this stuff is very in over at Whatnot. So, but if you are interested in that, she will be listed over on Whatnot. This is something that I don't know. I'm going to have a hard time giving this one up. I'm still on the fence. I do not know the maker. The sticker is gone. But look at how gorgeous that is. Look at the detail on the handle and around the spout. Look at that. Guys, I don't never find white pictures anywhere. And if I do, they're like 20 bucks. This was $3. $3, you guys. And it is gorgeous. This was another squeal when I found it. So pretty. So stinking pretty. This stuff is all yet to come. I have not listed any of this stuff yet. But it is so stinking pretty. See, some of this stuff I'm gonna have a hard time letting go. This I'm not. This is fine. It even has the box to go with it, which is a surprise. I'm not into the geese or the ducks or whatever, but there's a lot of people that are. This is actually a Swan Elegant serving dish. Just has the ducks all the way around it. It does, like I said, have the box to go with it. I only paid $1.75 for it. Looked like you can even put greenery in it, or a candle, or candy. It was made in Taiwan. But couldn't pass that up either. I thought it was a good deal. But these I might have a hard time passing or giving up. They were originally $13.95 each at the store, wherever they're originally at. Look at the gold frames, you guys. The gold frame. Alright guys, sorry about that. Again, my camera is starting to bug me. I ran out of memory again on my phone, so I had to upload a couple of my videos onto my computer in order for me to upload this video. But I basically showed you pretty much everything except for a few vintage books and stuff, and some basically some old cards that I picked up. But anyway, you guys pretty much got the gist of it. I have been shopping a lot, and I have a bunch of stuff that will be up in my next shows and up on my whatnot. So basically, is what I'm trying to say is that if you guys are interested in coming over to see, or want to see, or are interested in purchasing anything, come on over and check me out, or just come over to chat. I like to just chat with you guys, and this would be a good time to basically see me live. And if you ever are interested in purchasing anything that I have made from my YouTube channel, this would also be a good time to do that, because I will be uploading some of that stuff throughout. So come give me a follow over there, guys. I will have that link down in my description box, and I can link it in the comments so it's easy to find. Thank you guys all for watching, and I hope I didn't bore you too much, but God bless you all, and I will see you in my next one. I will have a couple of collabs coming out this weekend. God bless. Bye.